Okay, now let's go ahead and go to level 0. And what I'm going to do is to go to doors, and I'm going to select a particular sliding door to add to the entrance here of our project here. Let me place one here. Okay, cancel twice to finish, and this particular door is smaller than in the design. Let me measure here to see what is going to happen. I think I don't really need to increase the size of this door. I'm actually going to select it and put it in the middle. Now I'm going to go to doors again, and I am going to go to add this exterior door on this side here, and there is also another exterior door on this side. Alright, cancel twice. Let me go to 3D to check out what we have done. Alright, that is how it looks like. Let's go to level 0. Now what I'm going to do, one more, I'm now going to pick the interior door. Let me scroll down for this particular door, and I'm going to start placing it. You can just click space bar to switch between then we go to create similar, and I'm going to create another one here. Alright, and I think we are actually done. Now for this particular window, it's a window that opens to the porch, so I am going to use the curtain wall because this one has to be opened. Now I'm going to select the curtain wall, the HD curtain wall here. This is a particular curtain wall that is also included in the template. Okay, let me place it here. Now I'm going to go to modify and cut. I'm going to cut by this wall here, and I hit OK to finish this one. Let me go to 3D to check out what we have done. Okay, this is the curtain wall is a little bit below. Now I'm going to select it and go to settings, base offset 0, and I'm going to put unconnected and add 2.4 meters. Alright, now it looks great on this particular side. Okay, let's now go to level 0. What we are going to do is to go to level 1, and we are going to do the same. I prefer to be done with a particular object and then go to another after. So I pick the same interior door, place it here, place another one here, another one on this particular bathroom. I guess the door, no, it's not. I think this door is not in this position. I need to place it here, and now another one here that goes into that particular bedroom. That's great. I think we are actually done with the interior door for level 1. Now we are going to okay, the remaining with windows. Let's see what we have done. We can't really see it right now because most of the doors are interior. Now I'm going to go to level 0 and I'm going to start placing windows. For these windows I'm going to still use the curtain walls. Okay, and I'm going to place curtain walls, and I will cut the walls to embed the curtain walls after. So let me see this one. Let's place another one here. Okay, you always ignore the warning, and yeah, well done. Now we are going to go to cut and choose this wall and cut it. The reason why I'm cutting double times because this particular wall is a stack wall with 2 layers, so we have to cut through the both of the layers. All right, now let's see what we have done. Okay, this one is still down. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put base offset to 0 and 2.4 meters as height. That's it. Okay, now let's go to level 0 again. I'm going to cut. Let's go to modify, cut, select the wall and select the curtain wall. There is also another curtain wall in here. Select the wall and that's it. Okay, now let's see what we have done in 3D. It's not around here. Okay, so I guess this is the one. Do the same thing. 2.4. Great. All right, it starts to look great. Let's do the same. 0 and 2.4. Okay, now let's go to level 1. I am going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to be a little bit quick. I'm going to go to curtain wall again and set it to 0, 2.4 meters. I'm going to place all the necessary curtain walls and I will cut after. Place one here on the bathroom, another one here on the on this bedroom, I place another one here on the bathroom, and another one here at the entrance window. If you want these types of curtain wall, please check our website to download the template, which includes all these particular curtain walls and walls that we have created for our company. So you can visit our website and download it free. I will need to place another curtain wall inside here. Great, and I think we are done. Now what we are going to do, we are going to go to cut. Here we will cut once because the wall is only one layer. Okay, 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 That's it. Cut. Yeah, I think we are almost done. Let's see. It really looks nice. I think this is great. Okay, now let's go to level 2 and we are going to add another curtain wall on the penthouse, because this particular design can allow people to go to the roof terrace. So this one is going to serve as both. Okay, let's go to modify, cut, select this wall, select the curtain wall, and we are done. Okay, it seems it's a little bit longer, so I'm going to reduce this one 180 maybe, and yeah, it really looks fine. That's great. Now let's go to the skylights. I want to place one on the penthouse. Okay, then place a second one. That is really nice to let the light in for the stairs. Okay, now we are going to we are actually going to modify these curtain walls, because the mullions are not well placed. So I am going to first of all delete these ones, and I will delete it also. So I first of all unpin in order to be able to delete. Okay, all right, delete. And now I am going to go to the structure of this particular curtain wall, and let me first of all measure the dimensions. It's 4.45. I want to make it 4.5. That's great. It's going to be easy now to divide. Okay, now let me place 150 here, and this one has to also be at 150. Okay, and after that I'm going to go to architecture and place mullions. I use grid line. Okay, now this is evenly spaced. I think it looks nice. Now let's go to check if we have some other curtain walls to edit. Let's check. Go to level 1. Now what we can do, I would like to edit this slab, because I want a little bit of extension on the entrance. Now I'm going to go to level 1, select this slab, and go to edit boundaries, and now I'm going to change the extensions here. Let me see if I put okay. That's not true. So I think the best way to actually do that is, I think I'm going to use a line method to kind of extend it to a desired distance. Okay, I'll put 100 and I will match these distances. Now I'm going to delete this interior one and hit OK. Then I will say I think I will choose not to attach. Okay, so let me go to the 3D and see what we have done. I think the extension is still a little bit small. Now I'm going to edit the boundary again. Now I'm going to use 300. I think 300 will work, and it should be a reasonable extension. Okay, let's finish this one. Don't attach, and maybe I can preview in 3D. Let's preview in 3D to see. No, not in 3D. Let's go to 3D. I think I will first of all need to extend this one to a desired position. And I think I will need to add 150. That's okay. And I'll take this one. Okay, I really would like to make it similar on the other side. Maybe I can even reduce it, or even make it like a column. Let me use the dimension to really make it precise. Okay, and now I want to take this one. I think I want to keep it to 2. There is actually no problem, but I think if I reduce it to 20, it should be much better. I'm going to delete this one and copy this one in order to have the same thing on both sides. Okay, let's preview and see what we have done in 3D. That's great. Now let's select these two and elevate it a little bit. I'm going to put maybe an offset of 30, and that's okay. Okay, so let's go to level 0 and select this one, and I think I'm going to put this particular column like wall on this side here to kind of support the upper slab. Okay, I think that's great, but it's a little bit higher. I'm going to reduce it. First of all, I put it to 0, but this particular wall is not at 0, so I'm going to put it at 20 minus 20, and I'm going to align it with this particular wall. Okay, now I'm going to cut it. Okay, and now I think it starts to look nice. That's great. And this particular slab, I think this is okay. I will just leave it like this for now, and maybe if we will need some changes, we make them later. Let's go to level 0. I'll go to ceiling. I'm going to actually add the ceiling on level 1. Let me go to ceiling, the architecture, then ceiling, and I will pick 600 by 600 millimeters. Now the height offset, I can maybe leave it like it is right now, and I will start to place this one. Not that I'm using the automatic ceiling, but you can also use a sketch. Maybe we can do it in the next step. Okay. It looks like you cannot really notice if you have put the ceiling. So what I'm going to do is to use a section to kind of preview it. Place this section here, double click to open, and yeah, this is the ceiling. Now I'm going to put it a little bit below, like 2.4, and I think that's correct. Now let's go to level 1. I think I'm going to also put the same ceiling. So what I'm doing here is to copy this one. I'm going to copy in the clipboard and paste it to align it. Okay, so it has copied, but you can see that we don't need the ceiling on the parking. So I delete that one also, and I will go on and readjust. We don't need another ceiling on this part also. And yeah, let's go back to the section. I cannot really see that particular ceiling. Now I'm going to go to level 0, and you can see that we don't have ceiling everywhere. So what I am going to do is to just select the ceiling, and maybe I think it is reasonable now to maybe select this that particular ceiling. Let me first of all preview and see where I need to put that particular ceiling. Oh, let's go to level 1 ceiling, and then I will select this ceiling using the tab key on my keyboard, and when I switch to ceiling I select, and then I'm going to create similar. This time I think I am going to use sketching method. Going to sketching, and I'm going to pick the ceiling from this part to this part, from here. Okay, I think I need to match these ceilings, so I'll put it on that particular edge. Let maybe continue this way, that one, and I think I will need to finish this ceiling. Hit OK, and I think we're done. So let me see if there are some things to fix just before we leave it. Now let's go to that particular ceiling, select this edge, and this offset I'm going to make it 0. Okay, now let me see. Okay, this one is also not in the correct position. What I'm going to do, I'm going to also edit boundaries, and I'm going to select this edge, and I will match it with that particular one. Zoom in a little bit to kind of see what we are doing, and delete. Okay, now I think we are actually done with our ceiling. Let's go to section. For some reason it's not really displaying on the section, but we know it's there. Now I think what we can do is to go to alright, I think we can now go to this particular section and see what exactly happened. I think yes, now let's see.